Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 3 of Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends Complete Edition Jin playthrough. In the last episode, we took out Gong Sun Yuan. And now we're gonna have to bail Shuang out of his own stupidity. Oh, mind you, this will be the last time we're going to be dealing with Shuang's stupidity, because, next part, we're going to have to put him to the sword. Ironically enough, next part, Shuang actually is involved with a star requirement. But we're worrying about this part, which is ensuring his survival.
I always get my way.
Can't you try to look the part a little more? If people think you a fool, it will invite trouble.
But you're the only one here. Besides, I really am a fool.
Fine, play the fool for now. But soon enough, you will need to rule the land.
You don't change, do you? You think far too highly of me.
Sooner or later, my lord, I will make you see the truth, no matter what it takes.
And now we get to play as the wife of Sima Yi, Zhang Chuhua, who, by the way, actually made her unique edit character debut in Dynasty Warriors 7 Empires. Go figure, and surprise, surprise. However, in this game, Jia Chong makes his complete debut. Well, you could technically say this is her debut, but you can't. After all, she again was a unique NPC that was available for Dynasty Warriors 7 Empires. However, she also has Sima Yi's old weapon from Dynasty Warriors 6, which is the wire gloves, or the garrote gloves. And you'll be seeing them in action as I defend this idiot from himself. Yeah, in other words, we're going to be lured into a trap. So, the main objective is to make sure that your characters do not die. Specifically, the people you did not select, and more importantly, Shuang. While your characters are going to be fine, Shuang's the one that's going to constantly get himself into danger. So you're practically following the mission until you run into fire. Now, even though you can heal yourself, the fire will constantly chip away at your health. And that's the last thing anybody needs, is fire chipping away at their health. So, yeah, it's not like literally killing me like Dynasty Warrior 7. It just dropped everybody down to like a third of their health. Well, actually, it dropped Shuang to half. And we are also introduced to one of many appearances of Madai. Well, it's not technically his first rodeo after all. He's been around in most of the Way battles, and you also got to play as the paintbrush guy. But paintbrush guy is here, and yeah, he would be an obstacle in this battle. Even though, to be honest with you, he never did anything of noteworthy, except for that one thing that he did in Wuzhang Plains, which was, of course, kill Wei Yan.
Go back down the other side of the map.
So on that note, we're just going to have to take care of business, and we are going to have to defeat all of the enemies here and escort ourselves off of the battlefield, because guess what? We're lost. And to make things even worse, Shuang then pretty much dipped and got himself into more trouble. Fantastic. Get used to it, because Shuang will try to run into the danger. And that's the last thing anybody wants. And the moment one of these guys die, well, Sima or Shuang, yeah, your mission is going to fail. Obviously, if you die, your mission is going to fail big time. But Shuang, he is going to find himself in peril. He is constantly on a low health because of the fire. So, seeing as how the morale is constantly getting lower and lower, there's pretty much not much we can do. Oh, and for the record, there is no star requirement here in this stage. There's only a star requirement later on, but not here. Okay, we can let them die. Now, as for the wire gloves, might as well talk about them. I mean, if you played Dynasty Warriors 6 and you've played as Sima Yi, then the wire gloves are pretty much his forte, except they've now belonged to Zhang Chua. And she can actually use literal swiping strikes attacks and kicks as opposed to Sima Yi back in Dynasty Warriors 6. And most of her command grapples are just that. Command grapples that'll pause your opponent to keep the chain going. And if you have chain, it'll still be going anyway. So we're just going to fight our way through. Now, in order to reduce morale loss, try to find the officers and get through their master plans without, getting caught.
No wonder Father is afraid of you.
And of course, they are constantly bringing up the reference of Romance of the Three Kingdoms, where Sima Yi was pretty much forced to apologize to Zhang Chua because he actually said something really, really uncalled for, and he went there and was going out with his other concubine as opposed to Zhang Chunhua, so she went there and holed up both Sima Zhao and Sima Shi in the closet and refused to eat until he apologized. That's pretty much what that referenced. But I don't know if that actually happened. But what did happen is she in fact did take part in the Battle of Wuzhang Plains. And also, she was one of the people involved in the coup d'etat. So yes, she did do some stuff, so that is true. I mean, granted, not many people actually wrote down her accomplishments, but she did take part in some battle. Well, some battles before her death, right before the
I'll take good care of you.
it wasn't let me rephrase that, because I just remembered she did die before the coup d'etat. But she actually did take part in some battles that was happening in the castle while Shu was actually while this was happening, she took part in trying to stave off the defense of Wei, or how should I put this? Stave off the attack of Wu. That's what I'm trying to say. Stave off the attack of Wu. She took part in that, and after that, right before the coup d'etat, she basically retired. Well, more like she fell ill and then afterwards died of illness, which Sima Yi used as an excuse for the coup d'etat. So on that note, might as well talk about the game. As soon as you come to this point, kill off the officer Liao Hua who was pretty much blocking the ballista, and the ballista is used to get rid of the rock throwers. So, in other words, everything I showed you, I mean, it's not avoidable. I mean, it's not, how should I put this? I'm stuttering here. Sorry about this. Subs, please. Not subscribers, I meant subtitles. Please don't write that down. Anyway, despite the fact that you're using the ballista to try to save yourself, there's still the matter of the juggernauts. And I do believe Fei Yi is the last obstacle in the entirety of this stage. Well, aside from Yue Ying. Thankfully, I was able to destroy those juggernauts before they became too much of a problem. So, with that said, Fei Yi is probably going to be trying to stop me right about now. Or was it Guan Yinping and Guan Xing? No wait, Guan Suan and Guan Yinping was already defeated. So there's that. Funnily enough, Guan Xing... Oh wait, no, there they are. They're the last obstacle. But as I was saying, funnily enough, Guan Xing is nowhere to be found because I think he's dead by this point. I know for a fact Shang Bao is dead because they're trying to, because they're picking up way after Qing Song, which of course, Shang Bao actually met his end, well, in Romance of the Three Kingdoms. And I'm pretty sure there's nobody left to stop us. We just got finished taking care of business, and we just got finished taking care of Cao Shuang and making sure that he's safe. So everybody is going to escape through. So once Cao Shuang makes it to the exit, we're good. However, this loss right here, well, I think that's the straw that broke the camel's back, because Sima Yi is definitely not going to take this loss lying down. Funnily enough, even though Cao Shuang lost a lot of good men, the thing of the matter is, they still maintain the land. Well, granted, Mount Dingjun or Mount Xingxi actually was maintained for a while. That is until Guo Huai came in and cleaned up the mess. So yeah, Guo Huai practically was the guy who was cleaning up the messes when Sima Yi was pretty much regent and in charge. Until, that is, you know, Dong Ai showed up and he ended up cleaning people's messes. So, with that said, I think we're done here, and we're going to Luoyang, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is the first of, I do believe, 10, no, there actually is 10, count them, 10, star requirements, and coup d'etat is the first one. And believe it or not, the most ironic one that you can actually fail. But anyway, this is RVMan985. I'll see you all next time as we have to teach Cao Shuang a lesson. Peace out.